Did you know that according to Experian, as of 2021, the average American had a total of $96,371 in debt? Now, some of you may argue that student loans and mortgages should not be counted as debt but rather as an investment. Well, sorry to break it to you, but those are still considered debt simply because they offer no guarantee for your future. Maybe they did 50 years ago, but not anymore. And you know this. You just keep telling yourself this to ease the pain. The solution is rather simple, but you love making things difficult on yourself. The biggest part of that solution is in your head because it was your brain the one who created the problem in the first place. Throughout this video, I'll prove that the number one obstacle that prevents you from becoming wealthy is you. But worry not. Towards the end, we'll let you in on 2 strategies that will allow you to think differently from the 99% of people. That's what you want anyways. So make sure to stay until the end. It'll be worth it. Financial freedom is not about investing. It's about finding yourself. Here are the facts. Inflation is only going to rise and eat up your income. Your profession might be replaced by an affordable and fast form of AI. Unemployment might increase due to everything happening right now in the world. Pretty much everything in your immediate environment is in constant change, in a never-ending evolution. And yet, the one who refuses to change is precisely you. Don't believe me? Then answer me this. How often do you upgrade your phone? Probably every year. When you get a salary increase, does your standard of living also increase? Well, yes, because you only live once, right? If your neighbor gets a brand new car, do you feel happy for them, or do you think you need to get an even better car? Have you noticed the pattern yet? If not, that's okay. To put it bluntly, your need to be accepted by society, your own insecurities, and your lack of emotional intelligence are the main reasons you spend more money than what you make, and it can be traced back to a single attribute called peer pressure. As an example, let's talk about student loans for a moment. You still think that your college degree is an investment because you heard that somewhere. I'll prove how mistaken you are. Let's say that when you graduated high school, you were given several options. You could have gone to community college, but none of your friends went there, so why would you? Your parents, with their unconditional love, told you to study something that could pay the bills, something like engineering, medicine, or law. But you didn't have enough money to pay the tuition, so you, at 18 years old, decided that to secure your whole life you had to go into debt to go to college, even if you didn't like your career. Now, the definition of investment is to intelligently sacrifice a limited resource with the expectation of a worthwhile result in the future. If you made a decision when you were still a kid, that impacted your finances for decades based only on peer pressure. Does that align with the definition of investment? No, it doesn't. At that age, you only chose to do things because you saw other people doing or not doing them, or because someone with good intentions told you what to do. 10 years have already passed, and right now you're a professional with a job and maybe a wife and kids. You're still on a constant lookout for the next upgrade, a new apartment, a new car, a new phone, and the cycle keeps repeating itself. Now, when you have multiple debts, you automatically think that having another one makes no significant difference. But it does. Your instant gratification is killing your future. In reality, achieving financial freedom becomes super simple once you have a clear plan. A huge part of that plan is understanding what motivates your decisions. Find yourself. Stop being influenced by peer pressure and realize that your vision is closer than what you thought. Controlling the mind is definitely the largest hurdle. We have all been conditioned into thinking that this show-off culture is the norm. Is it fair? Of course not. But our mission here is to tell you that it's never too late to take responsibility for your finances. That's why we want to share with you these 2 insights, or secrets if you will, on how to improve your toxic relationship with money. Number 1. Forget about multiple streams of income, at least for now. Wealthy people don't diversify from the get-go. They focus on one extremely simple strategy that can be easily replicated and one that is fast to scale. Only then, with enough capital, they go ahead and diversify to multiply their income streams. It's easier to multiply money than to amass money for the first time. Remember that you only need to get wealthy once. And number 2, time is your ally, not your enemy. The same way your college required you to use the scientific method to come up with a plan to solve a problem, use the same strategy to plan your life ahead. What separates wealthy individuals from the poor is their perspective on time. They understand time as an asset, one that no matter what will pass anyway. If you can wait 90 days for a result, you can win. If you can wait a year, you can win big. If you can wait a decade, you can be the best. If you can wait a lifetime, you can change the world. One of the best things you can do to start taking control of your life is starting a business. Not only to gain money from day one, but to gain experience, which is far more valuable. This video right here will give you some real insights on how to do just that. Check it out.